Hi, I'm Shane. Welcome back to Snapseed Studio. So today I'm going to process a photo of a flower that I took in Botanic Gardens. What I particularly liked about this shot was the fact that the flower really did come straight out of the foliage, the green foliage, so the contrast was fantastic straight away. And when I took this photo on the iPhone, I actually used portrait mode in order to try and add a little bit of depth of field into the photo. So let's see what we can do with it and just make it a little bit more attractive and interesting, and yeah, make it pop in Snapseed. Again, like I normally do, I like to crop, and when I've cropped the image, therefore we'll actually do the crop tool instead this time. When I crop it, it allows me to fully focus on processing the image as I want. I actually sort of feel I might bring this in a little bit more too, just so it's got a nice sense of balance and frame. That looks quite nice, although I think I don't like up the top left, there's a bit of white that's a bit distracting. So I'm going to crop it just a little bit more tighter. I could delete that, but I think that this will work really well. Beautiful. So there's not too much distraction going on there. Okay, next step is I have a look at the ambience again. Again, I don't want to go too much, just flatten it out a little bit, and we'll give it some little bit of saturation. Not too much, it just starts to look weird. Look at that. So yeah, just give it enough just to go, oh, it's starting to just go off a little bit more. So that's looking rather nice. There's not probably a whole lot more I need to do. I will actually look at the shadows because I don't mind the idea of darkening those a little bit more. And down the bottom left, you can see a little histogram. Now, when that's going to the far and it's starting to stretch like that, that means the blacks are just going solid black. So generally I don't do that. I like to just have it right on the fringe of black. So just those few little things so far have lifted that image and created that contrast nicely. So what I will do from here though is I will add a little vignette, circular vignette on the outside, just to sort of bring your eye straight into the scene. And then from here I might also just add a circular lens blur. Now this little tool is really handy, but it's really important you sort of try and get it right, so you don't sort of overdo it. So what I'm going to do here is just blow that outside around a little bit more so you can get enough of the view, and then just add a little bit more blur strength into it. And I think the transition into the foliage is really important as well. So so far we've gone from that image there, which is a nice flower, into something that's a little bit more contrasting. I feel though that probably the flower itself might be a little bit dark. So let's have a quick look at what we can do with the actual tone. So I'm thinking the mid-tone here, might just adjust that fraction more. Now that white, so it's interesting to watch those little white stripes in the middle of the flower to start to come out a little bit more. That's great, and the highlight tones, you might pull those a bit more too. So that's looking quite nice already. So yeah, I'm more than happy now just to export that out. Just a straight export copy that goes straight into the camera roll. Got a beautiful shot of a flower now for Facebook, or well, not YouTube, Instagram. But probably more importantly, if you are shooting flowers, shoot it preferably on a nil wind day and an overcast day. Then you actually you don't get that real high contrast, and the flowers look a bit softer and they look a bit nicer. So yeah, for more videos on how to use Snapseed, just go to snapseedstudio.com or shanestropikimages.com. And yeah, you can really bring your photos to life, make them look so much more attractive. Pop. There we go. Look at that detail on that flower. Fantastic. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.